Greetings, timeless sagas enthusiasts. Today, we're turning back the clock to one of the most monumental events in human history, the discovery of fire. Before we dive into this fiery topic, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to stay updated on our latest historical sagas. Ah, fire. It's hard to imagine a time when this flaming marvel wasn't a part of our daily lives. It's the ultimate symbol of human ingenuity, a force that has shaped our world and our very existence. So, buckle up and join me on this sizzling journey to the dawn of humanity, when our ancestors first harnessed the power of fire. Now, picture this, it's around 1 to 2 million years ago, and early hominids are roaming the African savannas. These early humans are just beginning to walk upright, and their brains are starting to grow in size. They're still a far cry from the modern Homo sapiens we know and love today, but they're making progress. And then it happens. A lightning strike sets a tree ablaze, and these curious hominids gather around, tentatively poking at the flames with sticks. The first recorded rave party in history. Just kidding. But seriously, this chance encounter with fire would change the course of human history forever. Now, you might be thinking, but wait, fire is dangerous, right? Why would these early humans be so intrigued by it? Well, that's a great question, and the answer lies in our primal instincts. You see, even our earliest ancestors recognized the potential benefits of fire. It provided warmth, a deterrent against predators, and a means to cook food, which had a massive impact on our evolution. But don't get too cozy with the idea that our ancestors stumbled upon fire and immediately started roasting marshmallows. The journey from that first encounter to mastering fire was a long and arduous one. It took thousands of years for humans to figure out how to start and control fires consistently. Early humans were, at first, at the mercy of natural occurrences, like lightning strikes or volcanic eruptions, to provide fire. They would then have to transport the fire, often over long distances, to their settlements. Now, I don't know about you, but I get annoyed when I have to carry groceries from my car to my house. Imagine having to transport a burning ember through a dangerous, prehistoric landscape. Not exactly a walk in the park. So, how did humans go from fire borrowers to fire starters? Well, it all started with the simple act of rubbing two sticks together. Just like in those old cartoons. This method, known as the hand drill, involves spinning a stick against a piece of wood to create friction, and ultimately, a spark. But this method wasn't exactly foolproof. It took incredible skill, patience, and, most importantly, a lot of elbow grease. Imagine the sheer amount of energy and determination our ancestors needed to start a fire this way. It's no wonder that fire making was considered a sacred art in many ancient cultures. Fast forward a few millennia, and our ancestors were getting pretty clever with their fire-making techniques. Around 50,000 years ago, the first fire drills began to emerge. These nifty tools, often made from animal bones, allowed humans to create friction more efficiently, making the process of starting a fire much more manageable. By the time Homo sapiens arrived on the scene around 300,000 years ago, fire was an integral part of daily life. These early humans had mastered the art of fire making and were using it to their advantage in a variety of ways. They were cooking their food, which made it more digestible and allowed them to extract more nutrients. This, in turn, led to increases in brain size and cognitive function, setting the stage for the development of complex language, social structures, and culture. But it wasn't all about food and warmth. Fire also played a pivotal role in the development of human technology. It allowed our ancestors to forge tools and weapons from metal, which revolutionized the way they hunted and interacted with their environment. And let's not forget about the role fire played in early human spirituality. Many ancient cultures worshipped fire as a divine force, believing it to be a gift from the gods. So, we've covered the discovery and early uses of fire, but what about its impact on human society? Well, I'm glad you asked. You see, fire didn't just change the way we ate or kept warm, it fundamentally altered the way we interacted with one another. For starters, fire allowed humans to extend their waking hours beyond the constraints of daylight. This may not sound like much, but it had profound implications for the development of human culture. With more time to spend together, our ancestors could engage in complex social interactions, share stories, and pass down knowledge from generation to generation. Fire also played a crucial role in fostering a sense of community among early humans. Huddled around a roaring fire, our ancestors would have felt a sense of safety and camaraderie that would have been difficult to achieve in the cold, dark nights of the pre-fire era. This shared experience would have strengthened social bonds and facilitated cooperation, laying the groundwork for the complex societies we see today. Now, it's worth mentioning that fire was not without its drawbacks. As we all know, fire can be incredibly destructive, and it's likely that our ancestors learned this lesson the hard way numerous times. But despite its dangers, fire has undeniably been one of the most transformative forces in human history. So, there you have it, folks. The discovery of fire was a turning point in human evolution, paving the way for advancements in technology, culture, and society. It's a story of curiosity, perseverance, and the triumph of the human spirit over the challenges of the natural world. I hope you've enjoyed this scorching tale from our past. Remember to like, share, and comment with your thoughts on this fiery subject. Until next time, this is Timeless Sagas, signing off.